Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the very funny, the very great Abz Ali!
Comedy is the nicest way to tell the truth, you know? It's like a key to communication, right?
All across Dubai, beneath the glittering skyline, beyond the bustle and bling, thrives a vibrant community.
They are part of the DNA. They're part of the menu, so to speak.
A tapestry of over 200 nationalities, united by the spirit of belonging.
Comedy is a bridge that heals, connects, and breaks stereotypes through laughter. And in a city like Dubai, we're just getting started.
All calling Dubai home.
I'll never forget the day that she told me that Dubai is the place where dreams come true. And I guess she was right.
From the quiet moments of everyday life to bold visions building tomorrow, these are some of the extraordinary voices contributing to Dubai's story.
My happiest days of my life is when either a kid leaves the slums of Bangladesh and he gets on that plane and he comes to Dubai, because I know now he's going to have a new start and a beginning.
The real people, the unheard stories, the real lives.
How do I look?
Very chic.
I need to look like amazingly beautiful.
My name's Abdullah, aka Abz Ali. I'm an Emirati national, a dentist by day, comedian by night. I enjoy the sound of laughter. I'm addicted to it. Welcome to our home. Or sorry, not my home anymore. Welcome to my mom's home. I moved out. Because I'm a disappointment.
But his shoes haven't.
Yeah,
they have
actually,
like 13 pairs
It
here.
actually reminded me I need to take one of them for the show tonight.
Tonight's a big night for Abz. The show he's talking about is a significant moment for him. It's the first one he's putting on to help give a foot up to budding comics, keen to join Dubai's burgeoning comedy scene. Abz has been juggling dentistry and stand-up for over a decade now. But there's little doubt where his inspiration comes from. His mother, Sana. He's paying her a visit before the big night tonight.
I think, in my opinion, the first Emirati comedian is my mom. And it's just that she was way ahead of her time. Obviously, like, she should have been on stage, but there was no comedy at the time. I'm scared that my mom is in the audience, but it's good to see her as well. That's where my mom is. One of the proudest moments was that I actually got to have my mom on stage with me. I've been doing this for 10 years. She just shows up, says something at the top of her head, and everyone goes crazy. Like, you have people like dabbing her and everything. They're like, ah.
I mean, there is a lot of funny people everywhere. It's like not all of them want to be on stage or can make it on stage. It's like,
But you can.
you need to have a more universal kind of funny in you that will be okay with most people.
Do you think Abz has that?
He probably does. Yes, he obviously does.
I was born in Dubai back in the 90s. Before all the Dubai Mall, before the Burj Khalifa, I was the quietest kid. I was a geek. I wanted to focus on getting grades. Being funny was just being funny because I had nothing going on for me. I wasn't popular with the girls. I didn't have a beard at like 15 like the rest of my classmates. I wanted to stand out, and the way I could stand out was being funny among my peers. And I liked it. I liked people laughing. To me, it was like, if I didn't make someone laugh, then the day's wasted.
There you are, trying to eat my clothes. He was a very good child. He was like a very obedient, and I think he was easily scared, the poor thing. He was like so worried about like being punished, which he wasn't, but still, he was like, I don't want to do anything wrong kind of guy.
Basically, I was a slave. That's what I was.
He was a slave to his brother, which he never told me, so I couldn't free him.
These are not jokes. This is trauma.
Yeah.
This is real life.
And then now he tells me, it's like, what am I supposed to do about that now? It's like...
The comic bond between Abz and his mum is clear to see. The pair are incredibly close. As a single mum, Sana raised Abz and his older brother whilst also working as an art teacher, always making sure the home was full of laughter and creativity.
I like to have like original art. It doesn't have to be like someone famous or anything. It just has to be something that I really like.
Yeah. And she's quite an artist herself, you know? So we have a few Sana Abdullah originals in the house. If you want to follow me, I'd love to show you an exquisite piece from 1991. Not maybe my favorite, or depending how you see it, but that's actually me crying for some reason. I don't know why.
He was going through this phase of crying a lot. And now that I think of it, it's like everyone looks happy in pictures. Maybe you should have a different take on this. It's also more difficult to have this grimacing face.
When, aged 13, Abz started watching comedians from all around the world online, the likes of Dave Chappelle and Eddie Murphy, he was inspired. He wanted in on this stand-up world. He started to write jokes, his very own material, whilst also continuing to focus on his other true passion, teeth.
I wanted to be a dentist. I enjoy being a dentist, and it's just because I had uncles who were doctors, but one of them was a dentist, and he just gave me this talk, and we'll forget about it. He's like, why do you want to be a doctor? Look at my brothers. They're all going bald and depressed. I still have my hair. I'm happy. You should be a dentist. I pursued dentistry, got a scholarship to New Zealand, alhamdulillah, by the government. Thank you.
As his dentistry took him overseas, he continued to hone his comic craft on the side, waiting for his moment. And then a group of Arab American comedians came to Dubai.
They were called the Axis of Evil. So it was Maz Jobrani, Aaron Kader, and Ahmed Ahmed. And then there was this wild craze that people are like, oh, there's representation. These people are like us. They do this tour around the Middle East, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, all these other countries. And then they go to universities. And then in the universities, they're checking with the students if they want to do stand-up, which was great. I've never heard of a comedian going on tour and then going like, let's see what the locals can bring up, you know? Them coming to the Middle East definitely jump-started the comedy scene. I'm just like, man, I wish I could do this. I wish I could do this. And this is, I think, a recurring theme of the intent, to have the intention of doing something, the passion. And it just sometimes just falls on your lap.
It turned out to be a fortuitous night for Abz. During that Axis of Evil gig, he took a very well-timed toilet break.
I'll go to the washroom, I'm washing my hands, and suddenly I hear this guy go, Maz, I'm a big fan. And I'm like, oh, damn, Maz Jobrani's next to me? Like, oh, hey, Maz. He's like, hey, buddy, how's it going? I'm like, listen, man. He's probably thinking, like, I'm a big fan. I'm like, listen, I really want to perform. I'm not a student. It's been my dream to do stand-up. Please, please. And he's like, let me see what I could do. I'll talk to the other guys. And I goes back on stage. And he's like, yeah, come up. And I run up on stage. I do 2 minutes of stuff that I can't remember, like a horrible Kermit the Frog impersonation, like, oh yeah, it's so great to be here in Dubai.
It was quite some moment for Abz. It was also a glimpse of what the future could have in store for him and for Dubai.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the very funny, the very great Abz Ali!
Since that night, Abz has performed all around the world in front of thousands of people, even opening for his Axis of Evil hero, Maz Jobrani. And tonight, with his own event, he's trying to give other local comics a similar opportunity.
I think when people think comedy, they just think, oh, clown, or unprofessional, or it's just a jokester. But there's so much more to comedy and stand-up comedy. It's almost like an anthropological type of science or sociological type of science. Robin Williams said that stand-up comedy is the only job where everything you know, you got to pull and it will help you, you know? There's things that I use about dentistry as a joke. There's things that I do about my real life. There's things about my travels. There's things about something that happened yesterday.
Sir, what are you doing? I'm playing the game. That's not how you play the game.
Comedy is the nicest way to tell the truth. It's like a key to communication, right? That's why people laugh at jokes. I think people laugh at jokes because there's certain truths behind it.
Thank you guys so much. My name's Abz Ali. You've been a wonderful crowd. I love you all. Have a good night.
Thanks in part to people like Abz, Dubai is becoming a global comedy hub. Its comedy festival is now in its 10th year, and some of the biggest comedians from around the world are coming to the city to perform. So, as the scene grows, where does Abz see his future?
I equally like dentistry and comedy, so I'm still in the 50-50 phase. Obviously, if I can make comedy more successful in terms of financial gain, I would go more towards comedy, because it's not just because I enjoy comedy. With comedy, I get to break stereotypes. I get to learn about different cultures. I get to travel around the world. I get to learn. I feel like you learn so much from human interaction. Comedy is a bridge that heals, connects, and breaks stereotypes through laughter. And in a city like Dubai, we're just getting started.